All right, so there's been a lot of commentary on social media dealing with Jay Z and his new streaming service Tidal, and there's been a lot of talk about um, his freestyle at a concert where he took shots at Google, Apple, and Spotify, his competition. But I guess I'm gonna speak on that topic, give my take on it. All right, so like most of these conversations, there's extremes on both ends. I've seen a lot of commentary from the other YouTube personalities via Facebook, and them being lone soldiers going against a group of people, like like the majority of the comments disagree with them in their take. A lot of folks, on the extreme end, they counting this man's money, trying to see, what has he done for the community, things of that nature. And I have my own opinion on that as well. But and on the flip side, you got folks just, Team Jay Z now want to make him the new Malcolm X because, he used a couple lines in the song. I think that, Jay's smart in the sense that it's not a secret that most of us as a collective, we respond to imagery over implementation. So it doesn't have to be something tangible in front of you. As long as it sounds good or feels good, a lot of us go for it. And a lot of folks got caught up in that freestyle, and they're like, "Yeah, we're with you on this one, Jay." And it's like, fall back and just process it and see what it's really all about. Yeah, I had stopped recording the video. I did the video last week. I didn't upload it. I just did a little bit more research, and I was actually in a party on Xbox Live, and some kid was talking about it, and I recorded what he was saying just to because he's talking about the technical parts of it, and one of the reasons why it might be smart for those fools who bought those 9 iPhones not to even hop on a Tidal bandwagon because of software hardware issues. The if you did purchase the $20 version, that high quality music, Apple phones, and I'm assuming Apple tablets, and I'm assuming Apple, iPads or no iPods. They're all the same thing. I'm not an Apple fan. Apple products are like Tyler Perry movies. It's the same ish over and over again. Never mind. Um, but if you have an Apple product or whatever, it might not make sense for you to go out and spend the money if that's your major, music source, which for most people I assume it is. Most people are going to use their smartphones to stream it. Android actually has the proper technology to stream it Bluetooth, and you still can get that high quality, whereas you can't do that with Apple. But that's one of the reasons why it might be smart for those fools, like I said before, who bought those 9 iPhones, as Jay Z said, not to buy it. But I'm gonna let you check out what he said. And this couple more things to add to the conversation. It turns out, because I kept saying it's a black-owned business, I don't even know why I was saying that in the first place, because that's the idea of it. But that possibly may not be true. Not only is it not a black-owned business, Jay doesn't really own it, just like he didn't really own the team, the Nets. He wasn't, the umpteenth percent of the Brooklyn Nets what he purchased. He was really like a front guy for some Russian billionaire or whatever. So, that's another issue with, black folks in the elite. They have an issue with ownership. But I'll probably talk more about that. But I'm gonna let you check out what this kid was saying about the title situation, or about he liked it. He was giving it props, but he was explaining how using an Apple product might not be it wouldn't be wise. You're not gonna don't get the high quality version if you have Apple products, and that's your main streaming source of music.
Came around LimeWire, Napster, and all that shit. And the music quality is, like all those MP3s is terrible, and like Pandora, streaming all that shit. It's only like, respectively, how like when you go to LimeWire, it'd be like 128, 320. Like I think the max that Pandora does is like 320. But that new Jay-Z thing is lossless audio. It's like, but you have to have a really fast, you have to have a 4G cell or be on Wi-Fi, but it's just super crisp and clear. And I got this one Bluetooth speaker, dude, and it's the sickest speaker ever, dude. It's made by Sony, and it has like magnetic fluid as the magnet for the speakers, and it has like all these digital processors in it, and it's like, anyways, it's like a portable Bluetooth speaker, and you can plug it in and charge it, and it'll have like a 6-hour battery. But it has this new Bluetooth codecs, and it's like aptX, and it's like a high definition wireless. And that with the Jay-Z app of the Tidal, dude, it's so fucking crisp. It's like unreal.
So it's really good.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, dude. I've had some really expensive fucking car stereos, like really nice. And this thing is really
You were
impressive for
just
how
saying
big it
AP
is.
this that. I'm like, yeah, and oh yeah, And then you like, so it's real Christmas. I'm like, all right, that's good. I mean, it's made by JC, bro. It's got to be good quality.
Made by who? It's made by Sony.
Sony. Sony still got good music quality.
Well, I mean, Sony speakers aren't anything to be like, whoa, dude, Sony speakers, you know? But
Yeah,
this
yeah.
thing is
Yeah.
like fucking their newest, best technology, and I found it
Nah,
at
they have
Costco
nice Bluetooth
last
shit
year.
though. Sony does have nice Bluetooth shit.
Like, yeah, they have good, you have to look for the aptX codecs. It's like a new, anyways, like iPhones don't put it out. Like if you have an iPhone and say you connect to the speaker with Bluetooth, it doesn't have the codecs. It doesn't support it. But like Android phones, like I have a Note 4 and it supports the codecs, so the, the
My God.
aptX and the
We're never
speaker
gonna get a
Yo.
Sony
receive it.
fucked.
Well, people,
Alright,
you
guys,
can
I'm
stop
sorry.
acting out. Just
It's hard to
relax.
get. It's hard to get a lobby when we have a 4-9
Say
squad.
what I said. I said if
Yeah, well,
I,
I'm not gonna
I
wait here
finish
forever. I want to go play.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, basically he was breaking it down. You know, the hardware, software. I didn't even think about that, but if you don't have a 4G or at least Wi-Fi connection, and I'm positive most people are using their cell phones to stream music. Period. That's just what we're gonna do. You hook it up to the Bluetooth in your car. You hook it up to the Bluetooth, you know, around you when you're working out or whatever. So I'm assuming that's the major, you know, tool that's going to be used as a cell phone or a tablet or maybe a smartwatch even. But he was breaking down like if you don't have 4G or higher internet, and I know some folks have Cricket or whatever, those blue wireless or whatnot, they might not have it. So for them getting it, it doesn't make sense. Um, that's one aspect of it. It just hardware wise, software wise, and to me, like the purpose of getting that is specifically for the high quality. Like, why would you buy it to get the $10 version? So the $10 version shouldn't even exist. I mean, it has to from a business standpoint because you don't want to leave folks out. But I'm like, it should start off with the high quality first. And then if you don't have the software or the internet speed, or if you don't have the hardware to get it, you still can get the music. It just won't sound as good as it would if you had the right things. So that way you can just eliminate the whole $10 thing or $20 thing and sell it all for $10. But no, but riddle me this real quick. I don't know what's whiter, Jay-Z's Tidal staff, Barack Obama's cabinet, or Wayne Brady? No, I don't even know. I'm just playing. But this is a criticism that Obama had. I mean, that Jay has been getting as well. After the dust is settled, you know, after everybody did all their first videos or whatever, information came out saying that, you know, he doesn't really even own the company. He bought another company that owns Tidal, so it's not technically his or whatever. He spent $53 million, so I don't know how that works business wise. But they're saying it's like he's not, you know, it's not his. So that's one aspect. We got the issue with ownership. Another thing is, you know, since he interjected race and all that stuff in the conversation, some folks feel like he should be, you know, if he's trying to be all pro-black, using, you know, those dead men's names in his little lyrics, that, you know, he should be, you know, putting his money where his mouth is, using his power and influence to hire some black folks. And other than him and that, you know, funny looking woman in front of him, is she black or white? Yeah, the white, you know, his wife Beyonce. All right, so there's the only two black people in the room. So it's like that's another issue that Jay's been calling out on. The fact that he doesn't technically own the company, and also the fact that his staff is, you know, not black. And people are speculating. They don't know because the Swedish staff, because the company was based in Sweden, and he fired the entire Swedish staff. So people don't know if this is the Swedish staff here or if this is the staff afterwards or whatever. But this is just, I guess, people on the extreme end of the conversation trying to say, see, he ain't pro-black, he don't hire no black folks, which it's not a good look no matter how you look at it, especially after doing what he did. Um, yeah. But basically, I think Jay knew it's like a new thing to do. Like, it's like the war on women, or, women make 75 cents on every dollar a man makes. Like, he found a niche. He knew that the responses would be that way. Just like every political election, Democrats say the same rhetoric no matter how many times it's been refuted, because they know it'll captivate the minds of those who don't think. And Jay-Z did the exact same thing by interjecting those names in the song. It doesn't matter if he's actually out there in the streets doing things. There was rumors of him and his wife bailing out the protesters that were out there or in Baltimore. But it's funny how convenient that was interjected, and yet they never made a statement that they do that. Someone else said they do it. So I think that's pretty odd that just came out at this time. Like, yeah, they are doing stuff. One good question that I did see that people had, I think, was from Maria Lloyd over there at I think her website is Black and Brown, or iDay Daily she writes for. She talked about how Jay-Z in a Barney situation where the two black, one black girl, one black guy, went into Barney's, they both purchased something, but they were still racially profiled, even after paying the money for one. I think the chick bought a purse, the dude bought like a $300 belt, and Jay-Z had a line with Barney's where he was selling T-shirts there, and he ended up, going in there and, saying something, but out of that deal, he got 100% of the proceeds from the shirts. Instead of it was like maybe, who knows, like 50%, but because that situation happened, it ended up being, and the store has a bad reputation. Even celebrities have gone in there and got, racially profiled or whatever, followed around the store and all that stuff. So why are you giving your money to Barney's? That makes no sense to me. But the point, some people pointed out, like, we don't see what happened with that situation. What did he do with the money that was, that was the Barney's was supposed to keep, but now he got to keep. So it just seemed like it made his pockets fatter. I don't know, just personally, I think Jay was just using his niche, interjecting the conversation, and I think it worked for the most part. But now other things are starting to come out after that conversation about him not really owning the company, looking at the staff. Him. A lot of people don't like the fact that him and the one civil rights leader had beef going back and forth, Barry Belafonte. So it's like, I just think he knew what he was doing, and he tried to captivate the minds of the weak by interjecting them in that song because he knew it would work. It's the political thing to do right now. That's how you get the masses. Get them with feelings and emotion. No logic or reason is needed. That's just my take on it. Jay, you get no sympathy from me. You trying to sell what Google give away for free. I'm out. Nobody want that. Obamacare, Netflix, Hulu, GameFly. I can't afford no $20 for some damn music when I can get it for free already. Again, we should have decided to do this 10, 15 years ago. Right now, with the competition, it's not going to happen. Spotify, damn near, this is the first year Spotify actually made a profit because they had to pay the labels, and they've been getting sued. So I'm like, Spotify is in there, man. They're not going nowhere. They did the heavy lifting and the hard work. They had to pay all that money to labels for the first couple years of their existence, and this is the first year they've actually got to turn a profit. So I don't know. Okay, like my good, bad, the ugly was it's a black-owned company. That might not be true, and it might not have any black employees either. Other than, I really don't care about the artists because some of the artists he picked to make the face of it, like Madonna. I don't give a damn about Madonna, but I do like and respect the idea of artists owning what they create instead of a big corporation, a big company. Like, I don't like the fact that Google does screw people over. Apple kind of got some dirty business practice too, but they seem to get a pass because they are large supporters of the Democratic Party, so they get away with a lot of dirt that they do. But that's just my take. I'm done. It's long enough video. I'm good with the Tidal. If it was free, I'd download it and try it out, but it's not free, so I'm not paying for it. Don't have, man, this stuff adds up though. Netflix, Hulu, don't be on no dating sites or anything like that either. You go broke in entertainment. It ain't worth all that. Chill. $20 a month to listen to some high quality music. I'm good. I'll Vivo it. I'll Pandora it. Shoot, I'll Spotify it for free.